Good morning, everybody. How are you this morning? So this is my last session for a while, and I just wanted to thank you all, those of you who've been regularly joining me for these live sessions. I can't thank you enough. So this is going to be the last one for the moment. Things are changing. Everybody's getting back into, lockdown rules are lifting. So yes, this is the last one, so it's going out with loads of love to you all for being with me this whole way through. I think it's like 6 or 7 weeks that we've been doing this, bar that little 1 week where I didn't feel so good. But thank you all so much for helping me to stay motivated to kind of do these little sessions. So let's go out with a bang and loads of love. Right, okay. Shut the doors, otherwise the puppies will be in. Okay, so come to standing, take your feet hip width apart and just tune in. So get a sense of how you're feeling. Notice what's here, present in your mind, in your body. Get a sense of all of those different thoughts that may be present. Maybe you've got some stiffness in the body. And then just allowing a little smile to come onto your lips. And then what I want you to focus on today is how much love can you kind of bring into your body, bring into your being, so that you can do nothing but radiate love for the whole of the day, sending it out to everybody you meet. So maybe bring some attention to the heart and that area that holds all of that emotion, and bring to mind somebody that you truly love, something that you like. It could be a pet or anything, and just smile into that and feel the warmth that comes from that. And then set a little intention, a little attitude for this last session, live session together. For a while, maybe I'll do some more, but just think of an intention, set it a short sentence, smile it into your being. And then from here, just cross the arms over in front of you, take a breath in slowly, breathe up. And exhale, push up through the heels of the hands. Take a breath in. A breath out through the mouth. One more time, take a breath in. A breath out through the mouth, reach a little higher. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, slowly drop the arms, push it out through the heels of the hands, sink the shoulders down, feel those sensations in the forearms and the fingers. Keep tuning into the breath, keep the heart space open. Exhale and drop your hands down, try and bring your fingertips together in a bird's beak, and then try and take that beak up towards the insides of your forearms. Hold here, tune in. Tune into the breath, stretch and reach out into those hands, open out all the nerves, and then on your next available exhale, relax the arms down. Tune in, get a sense. Circle through the wrists, both ways. Just a couple of times, come into the elbows, just a couple of times, both ways, just opening up the joints. And then hands onto the shoulders. And then from here, we inhale, bring the elbows together. Exhale, take them back. Do this a couple more times, work with the breath. So I'm needing this morning. I've spent the last couple of nights in the tent in the garden. I just wanted to be closer to nature. So a little bit stiff in the body this morning. Exhale, and then go back the other way. Inhale, exhale and forward. Inhale, exhale and forward. Good work. Get into full range of motion. One last time. All the way up, and then relax the arms down. And then just do a little hug. So we just do little swings and hugs. So we're doing that lovely Give yourself some love. Before we send it out, we want to make sure that we're sending love to ourselves, giving yourself a hug, thanking yourself for all this, the commitment that you've made to joining me in these sessions in the morning. Give yourself a little hug. Go over the tops of the shoulders, so we work into the tops of the shoulders, tap behind the neck, the upper back, and then bring the arms down a little and just come to the back of the rib cage. So we just do this lovely little squeeze, squeeze. And then go back. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, and from here, inhale, lift the arms up. And as you exhale, rotate them around, reach into the fingertips and take the arms all the way back. And again, inhale, open out, really open across the chest by reaching back into the fingertips. One more time, inhale, open out, open, open, open heart. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, open out the chest. Okay, from here, squeeze the upper arms towards each other. You can bend the elbows if that feels better and rest your hands on your buttocks. And then squeeze the inner elbows together so we start to open out the chest. And then just continue to breathe naturally and just do a little swing from one side to the other. Oh. And even though there's a bit of tension, creeping in across the shoulders, as you squeeze the upper arms together, try and relax through the eyes and the jaw. And then more, just a little bit more. And then exhale, gently release the arms. Great. Just shake out the shoulders, any residual kind of sense of bracing and holding. And then relax, come back to the center. Take a breath in, turn your head to one side, doesn't matter. Pause the breath. Drop your head all the way to one side. Exhale, up at the top. Take a breath in. Pause the breath all the way to the other side. Exhale. Inhale back to the center. And as you exhale, take your arms behind. Hold on to the elbows if you can, or just the forearms, and squeeze the shoulder blades back. Tune in. Don't allow that front of the rib cage to come forward. Hold here. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, take your head to one side. Inhale, come back up to the center. Exhale to the opposite side. Inhale, bring the head back up. And then as you exhale, draw the chin back in towards the throat and then drop down. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades back and down. And breathe naturally, open out through the back of the neck. And then from here, on your inhalation, just gently release the arms, release the head, come back up to the center and just shake out through the shoulders again. So that light little bounce through the heels, just a light little bounce. And then you're going to come to stand and take your feet wide, turn your feet out, knees bent, so you get into quite a nice little strong position in the legs. And what you're going to do is you're just going to push one hand into the leg and take your rib cage to the opposite side. So we're going to exhale, then you're going to inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, take it over to the opposite side. Ground this hip down. Inhale, come back. Exhale to go to the opposite side. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale to the opposite side. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, shear across. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale over to the opposite side. And then from here, come up to standing tall. The legs are still wide, so we're standing tall. Elbows in. You're going to inhale, open up the chest. So rotate the upper arms as wide as you can. Keep the elbows pinned in and try not to do this. Yeah. Keep the rib cage, you're opening out across the chest. Hold here, tune into your breath. And as you breathe in, I'm going to invite you to breathe into the chest. So open and expand omnidirectionally through the whole of the rib cage. Exhale through the mouth. And again. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Whoa. Take another breath in. And exhale. Release those arms and then circle. Bring your legs a little bit, circle around through the hips. So we start to open out through the hips. Circling, opening, rolling around through the feet and the other way. Keep the arms relaxed, the jaw relaxed. And then go a little freestyle, release out. Ooh. And then you're going to come to standing on one leg in a moment. So it doesn't matter which leg, just stand on one leg, find your balance, bring one leg high and just shake it out. Shake it out, get your balance. Circle it if you can, standing on one leg. You can always hold onto the wall or a chair. Keep breathing, tune into that breath, but breathe in through the nose, always in through the nose. And if you can, go to the other side. So we shake it out, then circle one way, circle the other way, embracing that balance. And then come back to the center and circle around one ankle. Circle around one ankle. Go both ways. Circle one way and circle the other way. Toes, work those toes. So push the ball of the foot down. Bring the heel up so that you're really pressing down and stretching, flexing those toes. Tune into the breath. And then change. So slowly release that. And we're going to go straight to the other side. So you're going to push down, press down through the base of those toes, especially the big toe. Bring your heel up quite high and bring it forward. So you start to work in that flexion of the toes, the sole of the foot, the fascia of the sole of the foot. And then you release, give it a little shake if you need to, and then the top of the foot. So we bring the toe, point the toe, and bend the knee, and imagine that you're dragging that foot along. Keep the supporting knee bent, keep yourself upright, so you stretch through the front of that foot. And the other side. Oh, felt like I need to do a little movement there. And then same thing, draw it, try not to stick your butt out, bend, lengthen the bottom of the spine, press down through your supporting leg, keep the torso upright, embrace any wobbliness. Woo! Okay, and then from there, slowly release that foot and come back to the center. Okay, just working a little bit with our breath, opening up through the chest and shoulders. So we've done this before. Press your hands down. It's as if you've got, and I used to do this when I was teaching the classes, two small children underneath your hands and you're pushing them down. Okay, here we go. You're going to inhale, rotate the hands back. As you do this, open out the chest, but don't stick your bottom out. As you exhale, make a bird's beak. We did that at the beginning. Roll the upper arms in and look down towards your hands. Notice I'm only working in the upper back and not in the lower back. Then you're going to inhale, bring the arms past the body. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, reach, and you're going to bend the knees and fold forward and relax your head. So bend the knees enough to release the spine. I don't want you straight legs. I want you to really relax. Allow the back of the neck to release. And if you want to rest your elbows on your knees, you can do that. But just relax through the neck and shoulders. Take a breath in. And a nice sounding R for your exhale. Oh, lovely. And again. Then relax the arms, and then you're going to come into a little bend. Drop your bottom down as if you're going to sit on an imaginary chair and keep your back nice and straight. You're going to inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Come up onto your tippy toes. Reach the arms up. Hold here. Keep your eyes wide open. Eyes wide open. Have a little walk around on your toes. Have a little walk around on your toes. And then release your arms and your heels down. 6 Bastrikas to the chest. Here we go, with the shoulders lifting up and down. And then we're going to do the pauses and we're going to do the 3s. Yep, so it goes up first, side first, then into the chest. Here we go. So 6 to the chest. Inhale. Pause the breath. Open the arms. And relax. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. This time we're going to do it into the belly. So rather than going up and show, we're going to go into the belly. So you breathe into the belly, exhale, inhale, exhale. So the belly goes forward and back. I don't know if you can see it here. So we're working it that way. So you're going to do 6 times. If you're menstruating today, don't be doing that one. You can go back into the Bastrika, up into the chest, rather than into the belly. And not if you're pregnant either. Okay, so 6 to the stomach. Here we go. Inhale. Pause the breath. And then shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Give yourself a little shake through the shoulders. Take your legs wide. And we worked a little bit with this one morning, can't remember which morning. So just inhale. Inhale. And then come down into a squat position. From here, drop one shoulder down, exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, you're rotating and opening out the upper back. Then you're going to inhale, keep pushing the knees apart with the hands as you exhale. Inhale, come back up to the center. Exhale. One more time each side. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. And then come back to the center. Stand yourself up. Walk those feet back in and shake it out again through the shoulders. So I definitely need a haircut. My fringe is getting super long. Okay, so rotate, just relax through those shoulders. Keep smiling. Remember that we're trying to radiate that love. So just keep that heart open as we do this sense of really loving everything and everyone if you can. Or compassion, it's whatever. Oh, it's really, and now just give a little shake. I felt like I needed a little shake here. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to step one leg behind and bend. Yeah? So we come up, we inhale, and we exhale, and we bend. So the back knee, if I show you, it's like this. Yeah, you want to come onto the ball of the back foot and ground through the front foot. So here we go. Exhale, inhale, exhale. And I'm doing a little rotation. You'll feel that there's a natural rotation. I wrap my other arm around my back and I open, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Exhale, inhale, and you're going to exhale. I'm going to stay here. Stay here, wrap the other arm around your back. Just press onto that front knee and then open out the chest. Breathe into that diaphragm. So bottom of the rib cage expands. Breathe in and out through the nose 2 more times. Oh, and then inhale, come up. You might feel that all the way through that hip. Come to the opposite side. Same thing and rotate. Wrap the other arm around. And again, have relaxed hands and breathe diaphragmatically. So we're at the bottom of the rib cage. Just take 2 more breaths. And then you inhale, come back up to the center, come up to standing, and then from here, shake out. Shake out one hand. Shake up through the elbow. Shake up through the upper arm. Get right into that area. Open it all through the tissue. Try and shake the muscle off the bone. Shake it off and then come to the other side. Shake it off. Really up into the shoulder, into the upper arm. Oh, into the shoulders. Oh, into the shoulders. And then into the head if that feels comfortable for you. Take a breath in. Woof. And again, take a breath in. Great, and then come into the waist. Keep your shoulders going to start with. Keep your arms and hands relaxed. Keep shaking through the hands, and then come into the hips. So wiggle through the hips. Don't bring any tension into the jaw. Keep it going. Into the legs. Keep the belly relaxed if you can. And then tap out one foot. Tap out through the ball of the foot. Try and get that vibration all the way up through the whole of the body, especially around that hip area. Oh, and relax this belly. So we can start to tighten without even knowing. It's like a natural response or reaction, something, a habit that we've built up. Try and relax the belly. Notice when you're gripping, because as soon as you grip through this pelvic floor and the belly, the diaphragm can't drop as you inhale. So we want to have that, Then go to the other side. Shake it out. Really just relax. Notice, that's a really good exercise practice to do during the day. A mindfulness practice. Check whether you're gripping in your abdomen, in your jaw. Whoa, and just release. It's a habitual tightening that we have. I know I do it and I have to constantly keep addressing it, like relax. And then do the lovely snaking. So we start slow. Start slow. And work through. And then we can start to build up the speed a little. And then allow that to work through the whole body. Ooh. Let your neck and shoulders relax, your jaw relax. Keep a smile. Oh, you know how we were when kids, they just make noise, they run around and they make movements, strange movements. Why did we stop that? So just embrace this kind of movement that we wouldn't normally do. Whoa! Make some funny noises. I just enjoy being silly. Okay, release. And then go really fast. Go really fast. Great. Chin in. Oh. And then a cold bucket of water. Yeah, so you want to make as much noise, shake as much as you can. Here we go. Take a breath in. And again, take a breath in. And then stamp it around. Stamp it out through your feet. Wake up those energy channels in the feet. Woo. And then go forward and back with clapping. So see if you can do both. So forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Come to standing. We're going to do 3 ha's. So we're going to go inhale, then you're going to go ha. Inhale, ha. Inhale, ha. Okay, so we're going to expel any negativity. We're going to open ourselves up to taking all the positivity, and then with that inhale, we're drawing in good energy, and as you exhale, expel any negativity, yeah? Any holding, any gripping. So here we go. Okay, taking your breath in together, drawing that lovely positivity. Exhale. Ha! Inhale, draw it in, that loveliness. To the sides. Ha! Inhale, coming in. Up to the ceiling. Ha! Come back, shake it out. Oh, oh, I love those queers. Oh, one more time. Seeing as it's our last Friday, okay, again. Inhale, draw in this delight of this world, this life. Expel any negativity, forward. Ha! Inhale, draw it in. Ha! Inhale, up to the ceiling. Ha! And bring it back in. Shake it out a little bit. Oh. Release it, shake it out a little bit. And then come to standing. Tune in. Keep your eyes wide open. Oh, and then tap out through the head. Back of the neck. Base of the skull. Top of the head. Around the ears. Woo! Top of the forehead. Around the eyes. Lightly around the eyes and the jaw. Down the neck. Jump up. Down the neck. Jump up. Then tap your top of the shoulders. Keep your eyes wide open. Eyes wide open. Eyes. Good. Just around the clavicle, the collarbones. Tap it out. Keep those eyes really wide. Wide, 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 wide. Keep breathing in and out through the nostrils. And then tapping down one arm. Tapping back up. Tapping down the opposite arm. Tapping back up. Underneath the arm. And underneath the arm. Across the chest. Abdomen. Around the sides of the body. Top of the hips. Back. Go up as high as you can. Tap through the kidney area, through the lower back. Or sacrum, buttocks. Down the outside edges of the legs. So remember to bend the knees when you do this. Over the tops of the feet, up the inside edges of the legs. Up through the inner groins. Up and down a few times just to work on the area of the lymph nodes in this inguinal groove. Then over the tops of the hips, down the backs of the legs. Down the backs of the legs, backs of the calves, tops of the feet, tops of the shins, tops of the knees, all the way through, and then, flick it off. Clean off the dust, across the hair, back of the neck, flick it down. Flick it down, flick it down, flick it down, flick it down through the neck, through the abdomen, through the arms. Clear off all that dust, all that negativity, if there is any, maybe they didn't have any. All the way through the back. Flick down. Down the legs. Down the legs. All the edges, inside edges, back, side. Flick down through the inner groins. Then flick the air, clear the air. Clear it. Any of that stuff, clear it away. Clear it away. All the way through the back. Across the top. Back of the body. Come to standing. Tune in, come to standing. Keep the eyes wide open. Keep the eyes wide open. Open out across the chest. So turn the palms up towards, facing towards the screen. So you roll the upper arms out. Open out through the chest, bend the knees slightly. Tune into the breath. Settle your energy in the sense of really keep your attention with your feet and your hands. Keep your eyes wide open. Finishing with hums. So we inhale, bring the arms up. We're doing it slightly differently, all the way up. And as you exhale, hum. palms. Receive the delight. Here we go again. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Open. Tune in. Upper arms rotated. A sense of openness across your chest and shoulders. Smiling, receiving this delightful breath. Breathing naturally, and then one last time, inhale. Exhale. And then just taking a moment to open up, feel the kind of the softening, receptive quality of opening the arms and the palms. And then take a moment to reflect on the past few weeks where we've done this together in the mornings, the entertaining parts, my nosebleed, which I will never forget. And then just sense of that opening up and receiving this time that we've spent together, mornings over the past 6 or 7 weeks, I think it is. And then bring your hands gracefully to your heart. Bow your head, smile deeply into your heart space. Oh, may you have a wonderful June, a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for joining me on these sessions in the morning. Thank you. So have a wonderful weekend in this delicious weather. I can't thank you enough for kind of supporting me through this time and doing these sessions. So I will let you know if I do another one, but sign on to the newsletter that we have on the website breathspace.co.uk if you haven't already, so you keep up with all the things that I'm going to be doing over the next few months. Thank you all so much for joining me, and big love to you all. Bye for now.